NCERT Class 7 Geography Chapter Environment. People, place, things and nature that surround any living organism is called environment. The place, people, things and nature that surround any living organism is called environment. It is a combination of natural and human-made phenomena. Environment is a combination of natural and human-made phenomena. While the natural environment refers to both biotic and abiotic conditions exist on Earth. In the natural environment, both biotic and abiotic conditions exist. Biotic and abiotic. Biotic, the world of living organisms, is referred to as biotic. Example, plants and animals. Abiotic, the world of non-living elements, is referred to as abiotic. Example, land. Components of environment. The three main components of environment are natural environment, human-made environment and human environment. Natural environment. Natural environment comprises of air, atmosphere, water, hydrosphere, land, lithosphere and living things, biosphere. Human-made environment comprises of all the human-made elements such as buildings, parks, bridges, roads, monuments, industries, etc. Human environment comprises of human as individual, as a family, as community, religion, educational, economic and political situation. So the three main components of environment are natural, human-made and human. In natural environment, it consists of air, atmosphere, water, hydrosphere, land, lithosphere and living things, biosphere. Human-made environment consists of all the human-made elements such as buildings, parks, bridges, etc. And human environment consists of humans as individuals, as a family, community, religion, etc. Natural environment. Land, water, air, plants and animals comprise the natural environment. So natural environment consists of land, water, air, plants and animals. The four domains of natural environment are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Lithosphere. Lithosphere is a solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. Lithosphere is a solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and materials and covered with a thin layer of soil. Lithosphere is made up of rocks and materials which is covered by a thin layer of soil. It is an irregular surface with various landforms such as mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys, etc. So lithosphere is an irregular surface which has various landforms such as mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys, etc. Landforms are found over the continents and also on the ocean floors. So landforms, we can see landforms on continents and also on the ocean floors. Lithosphere is the domain that provides us forest, grassland for grazing, land for agriculture and human settlement. It is also a source of mineral wealth. So lithosphere is a domain that provides us forest, grassland, land for agriculture, human settlements and mineral wealth. Hydrosphere. The domain of water is referred to as hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the domain of water. It comprises various sources of water and different types of water bodies like rivers, lakes, seas, oceans, etc. It is essential for living organisms. So hydrosphere consists of water bodies and all the different types of water sources such as rivers, lakes, seas, oceans, etc. Atmosphere. The atmosphere is a thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. Atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. The gravitational force of the earth holds the atmosphere around it. The gravitational force holds it around it. It protects us from the harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. atmosphere protects us from the harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. It consists of a number of gases, dust, and water vapor. Atmosphere consists of gases, dust, and water vapor. The changes in the atmosphere produce changes in weather and climate. So changes in the atmosphere produce change in weather and climate. Plant and animal kingdom together make biosphere or the living world. It is the narrow zone of the earth where land, water and air interact with each other to support life. So plant and animal kingdom together make biosphere or it is known as living world. It is the narrow zone of the earth where land, water and air interact with each other to support life. What is ecosystem? Ecosystem. It is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live, all linked by transfer of energy and material. So ecosystem is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live, all linked by transfer of energy and materials. All animals, plants and human beings depend on their immediate surrounding. Often they also interdepend on each other. This relationship between the living organism as well the relationship between the organism and their surrounding forms an ecosystem. So what is ecosystem? The relationship between the living organism as well as the relation between the organisms and their surroundings forms an ecosystem. There could be an ecosystem of large rainforest, grassland, desert, mountain, lake, river, ocean and even a small pond has its own ecosystem. Human environment. Human beings interact with the environment and modify it according to their need. Early humans adapt themselves to the natural surroundings. They lead a simple life and fulfill their requirement from the nature around them. With time, needs grow and become more varied. Humans learn new ways to use and change the environment. They learn to grow crops, domesticate animals, and lead a settled life. The wheel was invented. Surplus food was produced, barter system emerged, trade started, and commerce developed. Industrial revolution enabled large-scale production. Transportation became faster. Information revolution made communication easier and speedy across the world. So human beings interact with the environment and modify it according to their need. Humans learn new ways to use and change the environment. They learn to grow crops, domestic animals, and lead a settled life. And wheel, food, barter system, trade, commerce, and industries developed. Transportation became faster, and information revolution made communication easier and speedy across the world. Thank you.